coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Yeah, I appreciate the support. You still ain't ducking that. You've been seeing this for 4 years. What's happening? What's going on? Big love to everybody who support me, everybody who's with the movement. Lock in, man. Tell a friend, man. Let's go. Let's get it, man. Let's get these numbers up. No matter what they do, we cannot stop. We will not stop. You understand? The mission is too big. You know what I'm saying? What's at stake is too great. Let's go. Let's get it, man. Tell a friend, man. Lock in. The life you save might be somebody you love. Put them on to what we got going on over here. Let's go. 150K on the way. New meet and greet. Soon as we hit 150K. Might be in your city. You never know. Let's get it. Big love, everybody. TBP Nation, stand up. We out here. Boom. So, the Morning Mud, man. The Morning Mud been getting very interested. If you ain't tapping in, then something wrong with you. But this morning we was talking in the Morning Mud, man, about, selling urine in prison. Yes, it is a commodity in prison. Why? Because dudes want to get high. They want to get high. So, the price of getting high in prison is a bag, man. It costs you a bag to get high in prison. In the case of buying urine, it costs you, 2 yellow bags of pop, man. But real talk, listen, man. If you in prison and you got a habit before you leave the street and you come into prison, you got a habit of getting high. I'm telling you right now, if you ain't never shook getting high, this is the time to shake it. It's the time to shake it when you get in prison, because I'm going to tell you something. The cost of getting high in prison is very, very steep, in all categories. It might cost you some physical pain. It might cost you your life. It might cost you a whole lot of, commissary to have you, starving, on starve, eating. It's a lot of things, man, because dudes craving and need to get high in prison is so great that they put themselves at a lot of risk, man. They borrow and can't pay. They ask for something that they ain't, knowing that they ain't got it. They pay late, and some dudes can't wait. They ain't gonna go for that. They put their people on Front Street because they be calling their people and giving them the sob story, telling them about how somebody gonna kill them if they don't get the money. It's just too much, but they do it every day. Now, as I was explaining in the mud this morning, once you test positive, because they do drug tests in prison, they do it. It's pop-up joints. They come around. They'll piss test everybody. Sometimes they piss test the whole compound, but normally they go at certain people. They say it's random, but I don't think it is. I think they get all that information from the snitches about who getting high. So that's another thing. You gotta watch the scoundrels in there. Cause if you one of them dudes that you real aggressive, or you got a store box, or you making moves and people don't like you, and they know you get high, they'll wait till you get high and they'll drop that note on you and telling people you high. The people will call you over there and they'll piss test you, and you pop dirty, you gone. You go straight to the hole when you pop dirty for a piss test. It's over. You going in the hole, 30 days, come back out, you go on the hot list. The hot list is once you test positive in the DOC for any time, any drug, you on the hot list. This means whenever they piss test, whenever they say it's random, it's not random no more for you. You gonna be piss test every time that they got one going on, because they have already know that you have a habit, that you get high. Now you might say, well, do they offer any type of programs or something for you if you piss dirty and they know you get high? Nah, not really, not really. I think they got I think they might got a drug joint, but it ain't mandatory. It would seem that if they know somebody tests dirty and they got a habit or they got a problem, they would make it mandatory for them to take their classes. It's not mandatory. You understand? So you going on the list. But do you think that stopped dudes from getting high? No. I don't really personally know nobody that was on the hot list and still ain't get high. They gonna get high anyway. they gonna try to find ways to beat the piss test when it comes. Dudes use a little bleach, put it put it on the rim of the cup that they got to pee in. Some people say that word. Some dudes that went in there and put water in there, all types of things. But if they detect any of that when they take the test, they automatically give you a dirty test, and they give you another charge as well. You getting the charge for popping dirty, and you getting the charge for tampering with, the test. So it's a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is where the selling the P come into play at. Because dudes like me who don't get high, you know what I'm saying? I choose not to, you know what I'm saying? It just ain't my thing. Dudes will want to, purchase my pee. They want to buy it. You know what I'm saying? I sell mine 2 bags of pop, right? Entrepreneur spirit. Now, this is when the hustle come in. You got dudes that they entrepreneurs too. Okay, they got rubber gloves in there that you use to clean up. All you gotta do is use a finger. They take one finger of the glove and fill that up. That's enough to fill up the piss test cup. And they might connect it to their underwear, or connect it to around their waist, to where as to when they go take the piss test, they can, head their back to the man and pull out and pinch a hole in it and squirt it in the joint, act like they using the bathroom, and they know no more than wiser, right? That'll work with most of them. But then you got them old Uncle Tom, bootlicking, Jeffro, Bodine, undercover boy polices, and they'll want to stand there and watch you put your junk in the cup and watch you do it. They gonna be like this. You know what I'm saying? Now, what type of man, real man, will want that job? What type of man want that job? What did you do today at work today, Dad? Oh, I just watched about 70, 100, 120 penises, pee in a cup. What? Yeah, so you got them ones that'll be doing that. Them dudes usually, sometimes, some break out, man. Dude be like, man, I ain't no man, get up, man. You can't be, but like I said, when you're in prison, you ain't got no rights, man. They want you to do all this tomfoolery. You understand me? So, but like I say, those are a few. Most of them, they'll be kind of embarrassed that they got to, see a dude jump, because dudes will play with them too. Dudes will be like, you know, pull that joint out, and it be standing to attention. And, hey man, what you doing? Hey, so it's a crazy world in there, so lot of COs, they know that, you know what I'm saying. Dudes do that to keep you from being, acting weird, like you acting weird. You know what I'm saying? You want to look at a man do that, that's weird. So don't use the excuse that it's your job. That's just weird. So anyway, so you got a lot of dudes, man. They gonna try to beat that test any way they can. There's a lot of other little ways I ain't gonna say, because might be too many ears in the cornfield. But all else fails, the sure shot, if you can get away with it, is to come see me or dudes like me that don't get high. Now they might target the white guys. You got a lot of white dudes in there. Even if they was getting high on the street, they use the discipline in the penitentiary, and they kick that habit because they know the dangers of getting high in prison. Because you can't pay somebody, or you come up short on the money, or you overstep your bounds and get too much more than what you can handle, it's gonna be trouble. And with a white dude or a young dude, that trouble could be a lot of different things, including losing your manhood. So they choose to abstain. You know what I'm saying? All of them should be that smart. So they don't even get into it. So they'll go target the white boys too, because the white boys don't get high, and they know they might not gotta pay them, $10 a pop, $30, $40. They might not gotta pay them like that. They say, man, let me get, man, go pee up in this glove for me, man, and dudes will do it. Now, like I say, you got the reverse flip of the hustler. He want to hustle the hustlers. Now he get high, so he might come by my pee, but he might tell me, pee in the glove for me, bank man. I'm gonna give you 2-3 bags of coffee. Give me 3 bags of coffee. I pee in the glove for. Like I told you, you don't need but a finger. So he'll take the whole glove of urine that I use, and he'll go make 4 fingers of piss, and he'll take the other 3. Now he done gave me $10 $15, whatever the case may be. 10 is the going rate. Give me $10 for the P, right? So he out of 10. Now he got 4 gloves. He'll go sell the other 3, the dudes that's on the hot list, and for $10 a piece. Now he done, you know what I'm saying? He done made his money back. You know what I'm saying? He done made a $20 profit. Entrepreneur. You understand me? So dudes will be like, man, no, man, where you get this from? Man, I got this from bank. You know what I'm saying? This is junk good because dudes don't want to get high. So dudes will buy the P from him. You know what I'm saying? So it's a you know what I'm saying? You gotta survive in prison, man. You got to find ways to survive. And that includes selling piss. If that's what it takes, that's what it takes. Now when you get into the dudes that want to get super high, they want to get what they call in the penitentiary, they want to get funky. They want to get that, that missile. They want to get that ooh wee. And they got more to lose when they get caught or when they pop dirty. If they doing that heroin, that cocaine, whatever the case may be, smoking that crack, they got more to lose in a lot more ways than one. They're going to get the same charge, but they're going to be looked at a lot different, and they're going to be in a hole a lot longer. Okay. And they might get shipped because they don't know if you're getting it or just getting it and using it or whatever, and they want to get rid of you. So those dudes, it's critical for them not to pop dirty. Plus, they want to stay on the compound and get high. If somebody got that missile, that good dope on the compound, they know somebody got a plug now, and they don't never want to pop dirty because they want to stay out there to get that dope because they live for the dope more than they live for anything else. So them dudes may pay you $30, $40, $50. I got paid one time from dope fiends $60 to pee for him. The P for him because somebody told on him and they came straight to his cell. Not only was he funky high, but he was also getting it. So he had it. So he had a lot to lose. So he knew my piss was going to be pure. Yeah, pure piss. He knew. And he came to me. He said, man, they just came and told me I got 30 minutes to come over to Watch Command office, man, to pee, man. I need you, bro. I need you, bro. I'm like, bro, I just got up, man. He said, bro, I'll give you whatever, man. I said, what you talking? Let's talk turkey. What you talking? He said, man, I give you $40, man. I said, man, give me 60. He said, bet. I ain't had to haggle. I ain't had to do nothing. I said, you got 60? He said, yeah, I go get it right now. He said, but you got to do it now, man. I got to go. I got to go over there. You know what I'm saying? And he hide in. I say, man, I get up. I drink me a big old cup of water. Hit me another cup of water. Sit back for a minute. Dumped on him. Gave him a whole glove. You know what I'm saying? Gave me the money. It was all good. Because like I say, they don't want to be dope sick. They don't want to be not out on the compound when they're dope out there. None of that. So they going to do what they got to do. Because if they pop dirty, they going to jail immediately. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they get that test results back, they coming right over there with a bag to your door, say, pack it up. So you got all different type of things, man. But like I say, these dudes would take these chances to get high, man. It's just, I guess it's the addiction. I can't relate. I can't truly speak for how they really feel because I ain't never experienced it. But I've talked to plenty of them. I've seen how plenty of them operate, how they move. But I'm telling you, the violence that come with it, if that ain't enough to make you don't want to get high, the price that come with it, if that ain't enough to make you don't want to get high, it's got to be a strong draw to it in the penitentiary. Because let me tell you something, man. I done seen dudes get their heads split open to you probably can almost see the brain cells for not paying money, not paying a dope debt, not paying a weed debt. Them dudes want that money, man. Them dudes will risk life, limb. Them more than likely, if they ain't got a plug with the police, they don't risk their people coming up there getting tore off, messing up their lifestyle on the street, messing up their business. They done took all them chances. And you mean to tell me you ain't got my money? Man. And they gonna get you. And if they want to stay out there, some of them, they might go drop a bag on your head. They might go to one of these crazy dudes in the block. They doing bad. They got some squabble with them. They got some I don't care about them. And say, man, I'm going to give you $100, man. Split his head wide open. And they going to come get you, bro. They going to come get you, bro. And you ain't going to see it coming because you ain't never did nothing to this dude. You ain't never did nothing to this dude. But I'm gonna tell you something. When you owe somebody in the penitentiary, you always heard they say keep your head on a swivel. When you owe somebody in the penitentiary, you better be looking at everybody to move around you, man, because you don't know who gonna get you. Cause some of them dudes don't really got the heart to get you. Some of them dudes got too much going on to get you, and they'll pay somebody to get you, though. And it might be one of them Tata dudes that just don't care. He ain't got nobody send him no money. He ain't got nobody to come visit him. He ain't got nobody he can call. He don't get no mail. He ain't got no state job. And he got, you know what he got? 140 years. Yeah. And you think he ain't gonna take $140 to make you bleed like a pig? Shh, you lying to me. $140 in the penitentiary is like a week paycheck out here on the street to somebody who got a good job. You understand me? A good job. Man, he gonna come get you, dog. And you ain't, if you ain't on your stuff, you ain't looking, you ain't checking for him. You ain't checking for him to do nothing to you. He be sitting at the table playing cards and come right behind you and split your whole head open. You know what I'm saying? Come right behind you, take off on you. Come right behind you, put the belt hammer in your neck. All of that goes down for them debts in the penitentiary. And most of them debts, few be about gambling, but a lot of them, man, I would say 80-something% of them be about owing money, man. You ain't paid the store box, man. You ain't paid the weed, man. You ain't paid the dope, man. And they coming to get you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because if they don't, whatever business or whatever thing they running, it's over. Oh man, Willie ain't paying him. I ain't paying him. Oh man, don't you owe man? Shh. What man? You gotta pay that man, dude. Man, Willie ain't pay that joker. Like Willie been on that joker for about 2 months, man. He don't do nothing. He ain't trying to go to jail. That's how it's gonna go down. Then next thing you know, Willie ain't paying you. John ain't paying you. Scott ain't paying you. Will ain't nobody paying. You gonna have to set an example. Now you might be the one that they move on to set an example. Four dudes may not pay him. Fifth dude might get his head split open. It's just the way it goes. So it's crazy. But I done seen it, man. I done seen it. I done seen it. I done seen dudes crash out. They don't want. They want to be hands on. That's how I would want to be. I want to be hands on. I ain't paying nobody nothing. If I pay somebody to go do something to you because you owe me some money, then I'm out of extra money. That's the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of the money that you didn't pay me, and I'm out of the money I gotta pay somebody to do something to you. No, I want the satisfaction of doing it to you myself. I want you to be looking at me, knowing why I'm doing this to you, knowing who doing this to you. I want you to be able to smell the last noodle that I ate. I want to be that close up on you that you can smell that seasoning pack coming up off me mixed with that hot sauce, that pure deliciousness. That's how I want to be right up on you. If you don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't pay me, man. You no, brother. So you got dudes who think like that. You got dudes who move like that. But then you got other dudes be so mad, be like, man, and they try to find the craziest, most top. They might find somebody like Angelo. You know what I'm saying? And Angelo, man, look, I got 3 eggs, man. I got 3 eggs of that missile. Go get them, man. I want them hurt bad, man. I'm gonna bust them up. A little bit. Let me see it. Put it in my hand. I'm gonna go test one. If it good, I got you. Hold on. Don't go up in there, say hit that, and come up out that jump. All right, give me one more for that one I use. I'm gonna go get him right now. And he coming and get you, man. He coming to get you, man. Show us grits and groceries. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the just like I say, I hate to say it like that, but like the nobody who ain't got nothing going on. Ain't nobody supporting him. He's starving in there. You know what I'm saying? You know for 100% fact, if a grown man would break down his pride to clean your tennis shoes for some money, for some commissary, you understand me? You know what he'll do to you for some real money. You know what I'm saying? They don't use that type of logic though. You know what I'm saying? They don't use that type of logic, but they use the type of logic and think, oh, he got so much going on, he ain't gonna do nothing to me for $10. Oh, he ain't gonna do nothing to me for $12. Man, you don't know what nobody gonna do in the penitentiary. You don't know what nobody gonna do in the penitentiary. That's one thing ain't nobody figured out yet. What somebody gonna do or when they gonna do it. You don't know that in the penitentiary. You understand? So everything, man, you know, but they want to get high at all costs. At all of this risk, they want to get high. Even in buying piss, knowing that the people going, I'm going to get high, knowing that people gonna come and test me, and I'm gonna go to jail. I'm still gonna try it. I'm gonna go buy some piss to try to get over. I'm gonna go get some bleach to get over. I'm gonna go try this trick to get over. They gonna do it all. You understand me? Because they ain't gonna stop getting high. They're not gonna do it. You know, I know one Joe, he done got beat up. I'm talking about 2 times I seen was brutal. I mean brutal. But he done got beat up well over 8, 9, 10 times. Playing with debts, with people money, owing people. And then you might say to yourself, well, why people keep loaning to them? Because people still want money. And people still get to the point where they say, oh, he ain't gonna try me. But then you got the psychological warfare dudes to be like, oh, I know he don't pay, but I know he'll take a whooping. So I'm gonna give it to him, knowing he ain't gonna pay me. I'm gonna whoop him real bad, knowing he ain't gonna tell, and I'm gonna send a message to everybody else. So they picking and choosing. You see what I'm saying? So he just a fall guy, he just a scapegoat. I seen a dude beat him one time in the block so bad over there in the corner by the kiosk in the phone, and had him down on the ground and just stomping him, kicking him all in the face, and he just balled up in a fetal position like this. He already bleeding, already knotted up, and dude just standing over there over top of him like this. Yeah, you better not try to get out the court. You get back. Get him. You better not just stand there. I'm talking about 10, 15 minutes. Bro just brutalized him. Brutalizing. But he was trying to send a subliminal message because truth be told, he was kind of soft too. But he just wanted anybody else to know I do something. No, real jokers know you will do something to certain people. You know what I'm saying? Because I know other dudes that owe you and you ain't do that. So, but at the same time, it's still a message out there and it still make a dude think. You know what I'm saying? These are the type of games they be playing in there, man. Vicious games, man. These the hunger games up there in prison, man. I'm telling you, it's survival. It's survival, man. And it be going down, and them dudes still want to get high. Still want to get high. And like I said, you got some dudes, they willing to do anything to get high. You know what I'm saying? On the other spectrum, they'll go and try to get money. Dudes will say they ain't got no money. They ain't got no money. I ain't buying no money. You ain't got nobody. Don't see nothing. Whatever. Then they be offering freaky favors. They get the money. Yeah, so they go to them dudes that they know that's into that, and they trade that off to get high. Man, what you talking about, man? I'm trying to tell you, dog. This is the type of world that's going on up in there, man. So yeah, man. It's just it is what it is, man. All to get high, man. Including buying piss, man. They'll buy piss. They'll sell their self. They'll sell their possessions. I done seen dudes get whole holiday packs, your whole family to send you some money, $150 worth of holiday pack. They ordered it from you off the street. You ain't even never touched the money. They ordered it off the street. As soon as the whole holiday pack get there, you got to give it to somebody else because you done used that and got high before it even got there. I done seen dudes take the holiday pack and order off of their holiday pack and get high and get money and do this, that, and the third. And the holiday pack come and they owe 3 or 4 people because they done got 3 and 4 different packages from 3, 4 different people selling the one same holiday pack. So 2 people ain't gonna get that holiday pack. So now you got 2 people that's down on you. Down on you. You understand me? The flammery is in full effect in there. The skullduggery is at an all-time high when it comes to getting high. Please believe that, man. So, not only do you need to stay on the street, if you are so unfortunate enough to find your way on your way to penitentiary and you got a drug habit, I'm telling you right now, it behooves you to kick that before you leave the jail. Because by the time you get to the penitentiary, you is definitely on call and on the clock to get effed over one way or another when it comes to getting high, because you gonna run out of money, or you gonna not have enough money, or you gonna borrow from the wrong person, and I'm gonna tell you, it's going down. You can lay flat and believe that, show as grist as gross, it's going down. So It is what it is, man. But you know, don't judge me for selling Pete. You dig? I sell water to a well if he buy. You dig? But y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. The main objective is, the moral of the story is, ladies and gentlemen, stay out the penitentiary at all costs. At all costs. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. And if I'm worth the blessing, go hit my GoFundMe, man. We trying to get this money. We trying to put this thing in the movies. We trying to save some people. The people that we save might be somebody that you love. But even if it ain't somebody that you love, it's somebody that somebody love. Let's go. Let's get them, man. Salute. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Tuck them hooks, man. Ooh, duck the penitentiary. Don't let them fool ya. Oh no.
The banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.